Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. My dear bovine babies, I'm going to do a reading for you, and I'm going to let the universe come in and tell you what the universe just wants to tell you. If the universe could tell you one thing right now, one thing, as my little dog Lily barks, one thing, what would that be? Let us find out, shall we? I pull my hair out. It's general. It may or may not resonate. If it does and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that will be the top of the description within this video. So, Taurus, we are going to start with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun deck. And then I'm using all my witchy decks because it is Halloween right now while I'm recording this. So I am using both the large, regular size, and teeny tiny size of the modern day witch deck. Let's get started, Taurus. What would the universe like to talk to you about? It's interesting as you phrase that question like that, because with Aries, it's sort of like, oh, well, this is actually something that's happening to you, not something that is real. So let's just see. Or the universe was telling you about how they were being kind of controlling, actually. You've got Charity. Now, this is really interesting. The universe wants to talk to you about some sort of energy or presence around you that wants to pull you in. That's what that is. It's just like, looks like there's this beautiful woman, and she has these two small children, and she's sort of almost, it almost is funny. It almost has the sense of like the Five of Pentacles, but there's something beyond that. The angels like pulling you in, something wanting to pull you in. It really has a feeling of someone who is out, someone who's out, someone almost as if humanity, it almost feels like humanity is shunned you. Humanity has shunned you, or you're having to leave a situation. It almost feels like safety. Now, whether that's the safety of your heart, the safety of your intellect, the safety of your physical, but what's really intriguing is that like this mother is pulling away and the little one is wanting to go. So it's something familiar, and it was at one time associated with comfort and wanting to pull away from it. Your inner child could even be like saying, no, don't go, don't go. But the adult in you is saying, we got to go. This isn't good. This isn't going to lead to good things. We got to go. Kind of feels like that. Like the inner child in you is saying, don't go, don't go. No, no, come back, come back, come back. No, this is not good. Yeah. But then there's these angels. The angels are reaching out. The angels are reaching out more to like the mother in this image than the little child. It's almost like the little child knows. Oh, no, this looks good. This looks like fun. This looks like, I like this. We like this. And then the adults say no. But the angels are almost reaching out to the adult to say, no, it's okay. It's really, really interesting. Oh my God, now look at this. It's okay. It's like your adult, the adult you has to be convinced of something. Look at this extremism. I find this card so interesting. It just looks like this guy is coming with this, this note, this message. And it feels like he's trying to, Mercury and Scorpio. It's just, to me, like not being like an astrologer in any sense of the means, is trying to communicate perhaps some darker things or communicate some hidden things, some hidden information. That's what's at the bottom. And that's the only thing at the bottom. This is really interesting. You know, this is almost like, okay, it's sort of the scenario, but I really feel like it's you. Like it's the parts of you. And there's like a little boy and a little girl. So it's almost as if your inner child has this nice even balance of a masculine and a feminine energy. And here you sit as the adult with these two energies, and they do try to direct you and talk to you and steer you into directions and steer you away from things. But then like you're grounded here, you're on earth, you have your own ego and intellect that you've developed from life experience. And that's what's making the decisions here. Is not the inner child is not making the decisions. And this almost has the feeling of like a parent that goes to pick their kid up from daycare, right? We got the 2 little kids and they've been having a great time. I'm trying to think of something that's really, it's an inappropriate response, but yet the adult thinks it's the right response. The closest thing I could bring to that would be like racism. I mean, that's really, you see, it's almost like seeing her little kid playing with, oh, they let them in here now? No, you can't play with them. Like, she's taking them away, but yet the little kid, no, it's my best friend. I was having so much fun. It's like, it feels like that. So it feels like something in your life, and that's just the easiest thing for me to do, because I was thinking, I don't know, what would they see that the kid doing in this situation and wanting to pull them out? So I just used that. Of course, we know that's all wrong. There's nothing wrong with your child playing with children of all different races and creeds, and intellects and socioeconomic statuses. That's wonderful. But this feels like, because she's looking at this institution, like this building. So it's as if there's something in your mind, perhaps about some sort of institution that's been created in life here, and that it's wrong. That's what that feels like. It's wrong. So something that's been built up in our world, and that's wrong. You can't do that. But your soul is saying there's nothing wrong with it at all. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. That's exactly where we want to go. And the honesty, the angels are trying to pull you into it. I'm going, no. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's so weird. Saturn in Cancer. Again, I have to read it so literally because I'm not an astrologer, but it just feels like Saturn in Cancer. Like Cancer is about, you know, your emotions, but the part of your emotions that, you know, you need to protect. The part of your emotions that you want to hide or keep safe. And there's something here like that's activating it. And it's making it feel constrained. And then there's something else here. And this is almost like the person who's running the daycare saying, no, look at, there's all sorts of evidence that children that play and grow up with different children, they're good. No. You can't tell me that. It's not right. What the hell is this? It really is. It's something going on. Now, the easiest way for me, too, that I could kind of bring this in is reading that book, The Sapiens, that I'm reading. And one of the things it talks about is like what we've built up in our lives and in what we tend to believe. Everything is kind of made up. Everything is literally made up. Like everything that we have is made up. Except for what you can physically see. And I don't mean, like, if you see a lion eating a zebra, that's a lion eating a zebra. If somebody says, oh, well, zebras are not as superior as lions, so that's why lions eat them. So we should hunt zebras as well because they are inferior and we deserve to walk on their hides. Right? Like, that's not real. That's just a concept. But the zebra eating the lion is just real. So do you get what I'm saying? So really, like, our entire existence is built on imagination. So you can look at all the religions, all of the institutions, a lot of the belief systems that we have. Like, again, you could say, okay, there's 2 children sitting and playing with each other. One is a black child and one is a white child. And they're playing together with each other. Actually, sometimes they're getting along and sometimes they're not, which is exactly how the white child and the white child play with each other. But then someone comes in and says, you know what? Then let's reverse it here. Let's reverse it for the sake of race, to keep it to a cups. Let's say a family comes in and says, you know what? No, I don't want my black child playing with that white child. That's wrong. You know what? Because that child, their skin looks really like thin and opaque. I can see their veins. I don't think that child is built of strength. That child has no stamina. It's going to make my child weak. That is just a concept, right? This is like really coming in, but that's what that is. And everything that we have is built on shit. Everything that we have is literally built on shit. As opposed to walking out the door and saying, Hi, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too. Okay, that was a greeting. That's great. It was nice to greet you. It was nice to greet you too. It's like, that's what is going on here. There's something in your life, something that you feel. Here's the other thing too. There's a whole bunch of convincing going on here, like trying to convince you of this. You got angels trying to pull you in. You got your inner child trying to pull you in. And then you even have this man trying to pull you in. And who that could represent, I don't know. It's just this feminine energy, just trying to back away. Yeah. It's going to be so interesting. There's so many things to clarify in this. Like the angels, the inner child, you, this man. Her cheeks are flushed, which is really, her cheeks are flushed too. Well, his cheeks are flushed. Maybe everyone's cheeks are flushed. Yeah, everyone's cheeks are flushed. Your concept of something. So your human way of thinking, which was created tens of thousands of years ago, all based upon myth, and it's all based on myth. Even just the concept of God is a myth, you know. You really can't prove anything. This could get really, really deep. But okay, so what I want to say is the sense of pulling away, like for safety and like all these things trying to convince you that it's okay, is almost like perhaps maybe you're worried about your karma, like the karma that you would build in a situation, like trying to protect from, you're trying to protect yourself from something, maybe even trying to protect your own family, your own children. Obviously, if something is dangerous and you know it is, like my kid gets hit with a baseball bat when they come here, that's not not an illusion. It's real. Like seeing the lion eat the zebra. That's real. That's just what it is. This is something else. This is like a concept of something. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this. Could be like a calling. Maybe there's something that your soul, your inner child, the universe trying to guide you towards. It could be your calling. You know, I get a lot of people, not a lot, enough, particularly when the comments were open, of super religious or super Christian people going on. They just found Jesus, and they're coming and they're telling me, Cindy, you got to stop doing this. You're playing with evil spirits. Like, you don't know shit. Like, you don't know anything. It's just all freaking made up, man. It's fables and tales. Some of it might be true. I bet you a lot of it is just, you know, fables and tales. But like, right? And then pulling it will go, oh no, I shouldn't do that. Like, it could even be something as simple as that. You could be highly intuitive. You could be a great divinator, but you could be coming from a family that's highly religious and says if it's evil, it's black, it's dark, you're going to hell for doing it. So you're pulling away from what the angels are trying to pull you into. Look, the Nine of Swords. You feel a conflict in this. It's almost like you're trying to think of the I'm just looking at the books. I was told to stop and look at all. She's got all the books. One is open. There's paper. It's almost even trying to find a solution outside of yourself. Trying to look for the answer here in the wrong spot. You're trying to look for the answer in the wrong spot. Of course, I turned the light out because it was sunny and now the sun goes away. That's almost it. Those two, right? Like, in the sun is setting. The sun is setting on the background. Or is the sun rising? Because this person has probably been up all night thinking about this. Like, no, this isn't your mind, but your mind is also based on your human experience. And that human experience is based on the labels and everything that's been created by other people. So does it have anything to do with what your heart, your soul, your inner child is telling you? And even the angels. You're going against even the angels here. I know some of you could be saying, oh, I've seen them. That I know is true. God, I'm still not sure. No. But angels, I've seen them. I know that they're there. Yeah. Actually, that is even more real than like the institutions that we built in our world. That is. Because man built those. They're built on fallacy. They're built on corruption. They're built on ego. They're built on concepts from a long time ago that no longer apply to now. It's all a house of cards, my friends. It's all a house of cards. Okay, the extremism. What is this? This is almost like someone physically in your life trying to talk to you or show you something. Did something flip? I don't know. What is this extremism? Okay, no, you know what the angels are saying? Can you talk to it? Okay, the angels. Let's talk to the angels first. The angels, there we go. See? They wanted to talk. Wow. Okay, the Three of Pentacles. Like, you could look at that, too, as a place. Like, look at it. She's walking away from some kind of a place. The Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Building something with others. Almost like there's something in this group, there's something there that you feel like is, no, it's so off limits or you can't do it. But the angels, like they're saying, we're trying to get you to go there with the Eight of Wands. But it's almost as if every time we throw it, we kind of throw you the breadcrumb. Get the air moving in this. You do your own thing and you cause it all to become confusing. Like, right, all these... This is a really weird Eight of Wands. None of these wands are going in the same direction, where most Eights of Wands, it's all, you can see them, all going in the same direction. These are all crisscrossing and all applesaucing and all over the place. It's like taking the message that you receive from either your inner self, perhaps you have your own spirit guides, whatever that is, and turning it around and saying no. But then it just leaves you in your head. What is the... Why am I picking up that check? What is the inner child here? Is like, no. The inner child. Wow. Oh, this is so interesting. This is so interesting. These two little kids, right? Like, they're really small. These little kids are really small. There's still a sense of innocence. Nobody has told them yet. You shouldn't play with those little white kids. You shouldn't play with those little black kids. You shouldn't do, like, they're just, no, they're just playing. And literally they are. They're fine until somebody comes in with their own twisted concept and tells them what they should or they should or shouldn't play with. And then you get a little older. Look at these are like teenagers. You got the devil. You got the devil. It's almost like you say, no, this is bad. This is karma. What did I say? But I feel, okay, so what I feel like is, this is your true inner children. Your inner children here. And look at, you're almost showing up like the devil because you're going against angels. I'm sorry. But you're going against angels right now. So to your inner child, your inner children, you're showing up as the devil. Wow. This could be guilt here. I mean, there's so many ways this could be coming through, guys. But it feels like maybe concepts that you were taught as a child too, that you shouldn't go against. You shouldn't go in that direction. You shouldn't go towards that. You shouldn't do it. It's really coming down to what society is telling you should or shouldn't do and what your heart is. That's what this is. In a very, very strong way. But just know, if you're not listening to your heart, you are going against the angels. If you're not listening to your heart, you're going against the angels. So, extremism. Let's go over here now that we've talked to everyone over here. The man with the note. The man with the note. This could be someone in your life like trying to convince you of a direction. The Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. See, this feels like someone, so it could be a man or a woman. I'm just because it's a man with a note. This is someone who has prosperity, who has stability, who is very nurturing. And how, in some ways, the Two of Wands, almost like they're anticipating, watching, waiting, hoping for you. So maybe this person is connected to whatever it is you think, no, I can't. It's not right. This energy. Okay, so you over here. We already got you with the Nine of Swords. You over here. What are your deepest feelings about this? That's what we're not uncovering here. What are your deepest feelings? We're looking at how you're pulling away because of your mind. But your mind is going against your heart. What are your deepest feelings in this Taurus? What are your deepest feelings? Whoa. There's two ways. Oh my God. Okay, you got the Judgment card. So, you are feeling like a judgment on you. Like this is like a moral judgment. That's what it feels like. It's like a moral judgment. That's what your deepest feeling is. This is like a moral judgment. Is there something around you that you feel like almost like it's a test? It's a test of if I do this or not. It's may affect your karmic path. But I feel like there's two ends to how you feel, because you do have your heart and your mind in this. And the second one is, it's your second chance here at something. It's like a second chance, a judgment, like rising up from the dead. So rising up from something that didn't work out and having a second chance. But I do feel like your deepest feelings here are about being judged. A judgment. And this doesn't, maybe it is pure judgment. Maybe. I feel a little bit more like it's like a karmic judgment with the devil. Let's look even deeper. I gotta say, I want to. This is really interesting. Charity, one card for this. You got the Judgment card again. The same card. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't need to clarify. Let's look at the devil. The devil. If I get repeats again, oh my God. The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. What the angels are trying to pull you into. The Three of Pentacles. But this Eight of Wands almost feels like you mess it up or you don't know. No. It's just like if the angels start to pave a bit of a path. No, but look at, you're getting really tired of fighting it. The Nine of Wands. You're getting really tired of fighting this. I don't know. I don't even know what, I never do. That's why I pull cards. I don't know how to advise you. Because you feel like in your head, in your mind, you can't solve this. And then yet you do feel like this isn't like something frivolous. You just, yeah, well, you're just being silly. Just do what your heart desires, because this honestly feels like to you, like there is a moral consequence here. There's a moral call to be made. And because there seems to be a consequence to it, it feels like this, I don't know, I'm really getting like you feel like you're being judged. So this could play out bad for you. If not in this lifetime, maybe the next. The Three of Pentacles. This is what the angels are trying to get you to. The Four of Wands. It's good. It's good. They're trying to tell you it's good. The Eight of Wands. The Page of Cups. It's really nice. It's simple. It's creative. It's gentle. It's innocent. I don't know. Oh, I didn't clarify the Nine of Swords. What am I? Yeah, because this is like what you're thinking about. The Four of Pentacles, the King of Swords, oh, the Nine of Pentacles. This is what you're thinking about. Boy, you sure got it with the King of Swords. With the Four of Pentacles, like not moving, not budging from your place, not budging on some sort of truth that you believe, you understand. And it's just sort of like a solitary energy, but it's really, I mean, it's good. You know, there's something funny here too. With this Nine of Pentacles, because this is what you're thinking about, I asked. So in some ways I see it as your position, but I also see it in literally about what you're thinking about. And what you're thinking about is something like to sit here on this chest of gold. You're thinking about protecting yourself. The Four of Pentacles is protective. The King of Swords is intellectual. So yes, I can see you there thinking, but it's also about a truth. Maybe something that's written already. It could be something to do with a law. It could be something to do with institutional law. It has something to do with a law. It feels very strongly like that. So, well, you know, just be careful. I would never condone anyone to break the law. So I'm not telling you to do that. You got to figure that out on your own. The Nine of Pentacles. I don't see it as any other way except almost you being stubborn. It has a sense of being stubborn because this is what I know and I know it good. I just feel like you're worried about the karma that this will produce if you don't move away from this. The extremism card. The Eight of Wands and the King of Wands. So now here's the question. I didn't really ask which one you were in this card. If you were the one kind of bringing the note, bringing the information, or you were the feminine receiving it. Now it's interesting, right? Because you pulled out the Queen of Pentacles and we pulled out the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands based on the masculine energy, the yang, coming forward, doing something, having information to share, putting it out there. Whereas, like, this is a really even pretty clear depiction of that. Like yang energy, masculine, and feminine energy, yin, like being like receptive to something, like just there, things come towards this energy. That's exactly what's happening here. Now, I'm starting to feel more and more like you might actually be this yang energy. Because we got that Eight of Wands again. The repeats are huge in this. The Eight of Wands with the King of Wands. This is very much trying to push your point. This is very much trying to make a movement about something. Like really being the boss about this. Either you are, or maybe that's you talking to your angels, talking to the universe and saying, no, it can't be, won't be, shouldn't be. The Queen of Pentacles. The Tower and the Lovers. Shocking. This is almost like, well, I don't know what I would say. It's, you know, it feels like kind of walking your path and destiny here, but it's not leading you where you figured it would be. So it's kind of breaking down everything around you and what you thought you believed in and what you knew. The Two of Wands. So your fate and your destiny. That's what this feels like. So like your fate to me feels like kind of what is meant to happen here in this lifetime. And it's pretty hard to get away from it. You're going to be led to that path regardless of how many times you turn around or do a U-turn and whatever it is. It'll find you. Your destiny is what you make of it. So you'll still be forced down a path. The universe will force you down there because, excuse me. Yeah, actually, look, excuse me. Ooh, that's something too. Excuse me. Taurus, prior to coming to this lifetime, you signed this spiritual soul contract. Sorry, excuse me. You're going down that path. You're going down that path. And then your destiny becomes what you do in that path. You start forming your destiny. See, there's your fate, things that you can't, like again, maybe this is God and he's heard from the angels that Taurus has said, remind them. Yeah. Okay. So you have to go down this, whatever it is. You have to explore it. Saying because it's part of your fate. And I don't know how any other way to say it. And the fact that like the angels are trying to pull you towards it. And you are showing up like the devil because you're going against it so hard. Oh. So that is the karma. That's the judgment that you're creating for yourself. The Two of Wands with the Death card. I would say this whole reading is very scorpionic. Trying to pull something in. You know, this almost feels like, okay, what I'm getting, what I just talked about, like the path of fate here, and you keep U-turning it. No, whatever that is, whatever it is. And I feel like this card, the Grim Reaper, is serving the angels by, if this is you, this rope that you're using to hang on to, like, no, I'm not going there. They've almost got you, almost like at the edge. The universe has almost got you on the edge, like of a cliff, because you're going down to that fate. And then when you get there, you can pave whatever path you want, Taurus, but you've got to go down to that. And getting ready to slice her off there, to slice that last bit of string that's holding it, because there's something that you're avoiding that's part of your destiny. And I say it's part of your destiny because you're meant to carve your life out of that point. So we can't go forward until you do that. The Judgment. Well, we know I can't get that. The Nine of Swords. Jeez, Murphy. Oh my God. Holy crap. This is not easy. Maybe this is the hardest decision you have ever had to make or will ever have to make in this lifetime, Taurus. I really feel it big time for you. And I also feel like, though, even if we were face to face, because sometimes when I get readings like this, I kind of wish you know, it was like a physical face-to-face and I could be there for you. I can't be there for you. Nobody can be there for you. You are the only one that can do this. Either there's something you don't want to let go of, something that you want to move away from, however that's showing up in your life, how it resonates for you. You're going against karmic fate and destiny. As I said that, and there's only one thing at the bottom, and it's the devil. The King of Wands, and that's it. If I was to give you any sort of advice in this, Taurus, before I go and do the extended, I would say that you are meant to lead in this situation with your heart and your soul, your passion, your drive, your desire. As difficult as those are to say, well, that's a real thing in this world. That's not real. Those are just things inside me. That's real. And then this is how you show up in it. You are meant to show up very confidently. You are meant to show up in movement, in communication. You are meant to show up as having the balls to do it. Sorry, that's what it is. Wow. It just feels so much like you're going against your fate and your destiny right now. You've got to take that path of fate, and then you will make your destiny. The universe is not saying you don't have free choice here. You do. But you got to explore this path first. Perhaps you need to know more about the path. Perhaps things need to be broken down about your belief on this path. But yeah, I just see so much here of you in your intellectual mind, fearing judgment, fearing karmic cycles to come after this. I'm trying to sense what this, what this is if you absolutely refuse it. I just feel like as a reader, something won't feel right in life. It's almost like something will feel like it's missing because you didn't go down a fated path. It's a pretty hard no when the universe is coming in and saying, hey, you signed a soul contract here to explore this, whatever that exploration is, if that exploration is exiting or entering something. You signed a contract here. And your heart, I feel like, is the one that wants you to be engaged here. You won't get out of this contract. You can't. I'm coming on. I know this is big, but this is big. I'm not going to lie to you. You can't walk away from your fate because you signed on to it. It's written in the cosmic stars. Like when you look at your chart, your astrological chart, everything is in a way, it's really coming out of alignment in a big way if you really pull a hard no on this fate. If you don't give it a chance, right? If we could make it really simple again, like the black child and the white child playing, no, I don't want my child. Just give it a chance. That's all. The universe, just give it a chance. Just see what happens. And if you see what happens, and then you decide, you know what? I think I was right. I don't think this is right for us. Hey, that's okay. That's your destiny to make that choice. But you can't cheat the universe by saying, I'm not going to go in there and make that choice. Oh, that's what I got, Taurus. Holy shit. I'm not even going to say holy crap. That's a holy shit reading. I'm going to go do the extended. My sweet, sweet bovine babies. Until next time, I will be gentle with you. Oh my God. Yes. I feel like it was really hard, but I have to tell you what, I can't walk away from my fate and turn and just say, I'm not going to read the cards the way they're telling me. I'm not going to go against the angels on this. I can't do that. I can't do that. Be gentle with yourselves. Bye.